Unit 9, Work and Jobs. Page 34. 2. Let's listen. People are talking about their jobs. Listen and number the pictures. 1.
So you're a teacher, is that right?
Yep.
Do you enjoy teaching?
Yes, I do. The vacations are great, but I've got a really difficult class this year. I try everything, but they just don't want to learn anything. Maybe it's the way I teach.
2.
So how long have you been a flight attendant?
For nearly 10 years.
Do you like flying?
Actually, I do. I love it. And I meet lots of interesting passengers. The only thing I don't like is staying in hotels all the time. I miss home cooking.
3.
So, you're an architect. That must be interesting.
Yes, it is. Right now we're in the middle of a big project. We're designing a new hotel.
Uh-huh.
The only trouble is the woman I work with and I have completely different ideas of what it should look like.
Is that going to be a problem?
I hope not. You see, I'm her boss.
4.
So, you work in an auto shop?
That's right. Bob's Auto on 4th Street. Do you know it?
Yeah, I think so. Do you enjoy working on cars?
Yeah, I really do. I love anything mechanical. The only trouble is the shop's about an hour from my house.
An hour? So what do? Drive?
Sometimes I take the bus. The commute's the worst part. But the money's good. It kind of makes up for it.
5.
Where do you work, Cindy?
In a bookstore.
Oh, do you like it there?
Well, the money isn't bad.
Uh-huh.
But the boss is a bit strange. Not at all friendly. And he's got a terrible temper.
Oh.
6.
So what do you do, Tony?
I'm a hairdresser.
Oh, what's it like?
Well, I love my customers. Some of them are so friendly, but it's tiring work. I work long hours and I'm on my feet all day.
Yeah, that must be tiring.
Page 35. 3. Let's listen. Task 1. People are talking about their jobs. What does each person do? Listen and circle the correct answer. 1.
So where do you work now, Phil?
I'm working at a nightclub downtown.
Hey, that's kind of interesting. Are you the manager or something?
Oh, yeah, right. Actually, I play the drums in the band.
Oh, how long have you been playing the drums?
Well, only for 2 weeks, but I'm learning real fast.
2.
Where do you work, Ted?
At a hotel. I'm with the Grand City Towers.
Oh, yeah? Do you like it?
It's pretty good. I get to meet some really interesting people.
Oh, are you the manager?
Well, not yet. I'm still carrying bags, but I'm sure I'll be manager before long.
3.
So you work for a TV producer. That must be interesting work.
It's okay.
And what kind of work do you do?
Well, I'm on the road a lot.
Oh, yeah? A kind of personal secretary?
Well, not quite. I drive her to work.
4.
So, you work in an office?
That's right.
How do you like it?
Well, it's pretty boring.
Oh, yeah? What do you do there?
Oh, I type, answer the phone, that sort of thing. And it really doesn't pay much.
So, why do you stay there?
I like my coworkers.
5.
Where do you work?
I work for the city newspaper.
Really?
Yeah, I write about sports. Have you read any of my stories?
Maybe. Say, what's your name again?
Ted Grant.
The Ted Grant? Can I have your autograph?
6.
Are you still working in a bar on the weekend?
That's right, but I'm not working as a waitress anymore.
Oh?
Yeah, now I'm working the cash register.
Lucky you.
Page 35. 3. Let's listen. Task 2. Listen again. Circle the correct answer. Page 36. 4. Let's listen. Task 1. People are talking about their jobs. Which statement is true? Listen and circle the correct answer. 1.
I work for a market research company. We do research for companies that are planning to develop new products. I call people and ask them questions about products they are using now. Sometimes I invite people to come to meetings. We discuss plans for new products with them. It's pretty interesting work. I've been doing it for nearly 15 years now, and I've got no plans to change jobs. The thing I really like about my job is that each month I'm working on something completely different, so it never gets boring.
2.
I have my own design company. It's very small, just me and 2 assistants. I design brochures, advertisements for magazines, menus, and things like that. It's a very creative job. I started this company just 2 years ago after I graduated from design school. Things have gone pretty well for me. I have 2 big clients and most of my work is for them. Sometimes I have to work very late at night if I have a big job to finish quickly. I always have plenty of work to do, and I am always busy.
3.
I've had my own restaurant for 10 years. When I first bought this place, I thought it would be easy to run, but it's very hard work. I work long hours. Sometimes we're very busy, and sometimes we're very slow. We usually have a lot of customers on the weekends. During the week, it's sometimes quiet. I never have a day off because there are always so many things to do. I don't do any of the cooking myself. I have 3 very good chefs to do that. Owning a restaurant is a tough job, but I love it. I don't want to do anything else.
4.
I'm a flight attendant. Many people think it's a boring job, but I love it. I get to travel all over the world, and I meet lots of interesting people. I like that. The job is pretty easy, really. We don't work non-stop for the whole flight. We have plenty of time to sit down and take a break. On long flights, we can even take a nap. Also, the money is very good because all our expenses are paid when we're working.
Page 36. 4. Let's listen. Task 2. Listen again. Circle the word that each person uses to describe his or her job. Unit 10. Keeping Fit. Page 38. 2. Let's listen. People are talking about New Year's resolutions. What is each person going to do? Listen and circle the correct answer. 1.
What's your New Year's resolution, Lee?
I'm really going to get in shape this year. I'm going to exercise every day and lose 5 kilos. You watch.
2.
Have you made any New Year's resolutions?
Sure. I'm going to give up smoking.
Why don't you enroll in a program that helps people stop smoking?
That sounds like a great idea.
3.
I need to get more exercise.
You should do more walking. Maybe you could walk to the subway every day instead of taking the bus.
Yeah, I think I will.
And why not take up jogging?
Let's not push it. I can't stand jogging.
4.
What are you going to do for the new year?
Well, everyone tells me I look too thin. I need to put on a couple of kilos.
Why don't you join a gym and lift weights?
No time. I think I'll go back and live with my mom. She's the greatest cook.
5.
So what are your New Year's resolutions?
Well, I'm going to change my diet and start eating healthier food.
Really?
Yep. I'm going to start eating less meat and more vegetables.
6.
I'm getting a little fat in the stomach.
Yeah, I noticed.
Hey, come on. Anyway, I'm going to do something about it.
Are you taking up jogging?
No, but I'm going to start doing sit-ups every morning starting January 1st. Just like this. Watch. 1, 2,
Page 39. 3. Let's listen. Task 1. People are comparing different kinds of exercise. Which kind of exercise does each person prefer now? Listen and check the correct answer. 1.
I used to lift weights, but I didn't really enjoy it. So that's when I started swimming. Now I do it about twice a week. It's much more fun. I go to a nice pool near my office. It's never too crowded, which is great. There are friendly people who go there, so it's a good place to meet people.
2.
I go out every morning. It's a great way to start the day. It's more interesting than exercising at home like I used to. That was really boring. I go to a beach near my house. It's lovely in the early morning. There's hardly anyone there, and you can listen to the ocean as you do it.
3.
I used to play both tennis and volleyball, but I play mainly volleyball now. I think it's a lot more fun. I thought tennis was very tiring. It was also difficult to find a partner, and the courts were always crowded too. With volleyball, I have no trouble finding somewhere to play.
4.
I used to take long walks every day, but it got boring. I wanted something more exciting, so that's when I took up rollerblading. It's really fun, but it's not as easy as it looks. It took me a long time to learn how to do it. I fell a lot at the beginning. The great thing is you can do it almost anywhere. My friends think I'm kind of strange because none of them do it, but I love it.
5.
I finally bought myself a bicycle. It's a great way to keep fit. I think it's better than going to a health club. It took me a long time to learn to ride it in traffic. I nearly fell off a couple of times. I don't often go on busy streets because that can be dangerous, but there are plenty of places where I can ride near where I live.
Page 39. 3. Let's listen. Task 2. Listen again. Circle the reason each person likes the kind of exercise he or she does now. Page 40. 4. Let's listen. Task 1. People are talking about exercise. Listen and check the activities they do or do not do now. 1. Brandon.
I was a big athlete in high school. All I did was swimming, and more swimming. But I work now, and I never go swimming. I know that I should exercise more, but I'm just too lazy. Jogging? That's way too much work, and it really makes my knees hurt. A lot of people I know are into bicycling, but I don't have a bike. I guess there's tennis, though. My wife loves it, and wants to teach me how to play. I'd like to play, I think.
2. Alicia.
After my husband got sick last year, the doctor told him to lose 20 kilos. Since then, I've been trying to help him lose the weight by exercising with him. There isn't much we can do together, though. We sometimes jog in the morning, but when he works late, he doesn't want to wake up early. Our community center has an aerobics class in the evening, but he won't go. He says it's just for women, so neither of us does that. He wanted to try weightlifting, but the doctor said it was too dangerous. So now I'm thinking about getting him golf lessons, for both of us, actually. The walking might be good exercise, and it might even be a little romantic, too.
3. Ian.
I may be retired, but I stay very active. I play tennis with my daughters every weekend, and I go golfing every day. I used to lift weights, too. And I'm talking about heavy weights. But I had to stop recently because I had to have an operation on my back. Now I'm really worried that I'll have to stop playing tennis and golf, too. I don't really have a lot of hobbies or interests besides sports, so I really need to keep doing them. The doctor said swimming would help my back improve, so maybe I'll try that.
4. Crystal.
I guess I really need to get some exercise outside, in nature. Right now, I exercise all the time, but it's always indoors. I lift weights at an indoor gym, and I go swimming every weekend at an indoor pool. I even go jogging on an indoor track. I was watching TV last night when a bicycling competition came on. Now I'm totally excited about bicycle racing. I would really love to try it.
Page 40. 4. Let's listen. Task 2. Listen again. What sport does each person want to try? Write the correct letter. Unit 11. Invitations. Page 42. 2. Let's listen. What is each invitation for? Listen and circle the correct answer. 1.
A bunch of us are going to get something to eat after class. How about coming with us?
2.
I think it'll be too cold to go to the beach this weekend. How about going to the health club instead? It's got a great indoor pool.
3.
Do you have any plans for Sunday? Why don't we check the newspaper and see what's playing at the movies?
4.
Do you want to go somewhere after class? Why don't we try that new coffee shop near school?
5.
Would you like to come to my place for dinner on Friday night? I've invited a few friends over.
6.
Why don't we rent a video tomorrow night? There's some great new movies I'd like to see.
Page 43. 3. Let's listen. Task 1. Does each person accept or refuse the invitation? Listen and circle the correct answer. 1.
Listen, I've got some tickets for a great rock concert on Sunday night. Are you free, Mary?
Sunday night? Yeah, I'm free. What kind of concert did you say it is?
A rock concert.
Oh, that's what I thought you said. Actually, I don't really like rock music. Thanks anyway. Some other time, maybe.
Oh, sure.
2.
There's a great new Mexican restaurant downtown. Would you like to try it, Jim? We could go there for dinner on Friday night.
That sounds great. I love Mexican food.
Maybe after dinner we could go dancing.
Yeah, I haven't gone dancing in a long time.
3.
Are you doing anything tonight, Susie? How about seeing a movie?
A movie? I'd like to, but I'm really tired.
Are you sure? There's a new French movie I'm dying to see.
I really think I'd better stay home tonight. I've been out nearly every night this week. Maybe some other time?
Sure.
4.
I'm going to the park with some friends for a barbecue this weekend.
That sounds fun.
Would you like to come with us, Ben? We're going on Sunday afternoon.
Sunday afternoon? I'd love to. Oh, wait. I just remembered I'm going to a baseball game with my dad. He got the tickets a month ago.
That sounds cool, too. Enjoy the game.
5.
Do you like ice skating, Jenny?
I've never tried it.
Then you have to try it. How about Thursday or Friday night?
Thursday night is no good for me. I have a Spanish class.
Is Friday night okay?
Yes, it's fine.
Terrific. You'll love it. Then, after we finish, we can get something to eat downtown.
Okay. Thanks.
6.
Would you like to see a tennis match with me on Sunday afternoon, Stephen?
Sunday? What am I doing on Sunday afternoon? That should be okay. I don't think I have any plans.
Great. And maybe after the match we could see a movie?
Sounds good.
Page 43. 3. Let's listen. Task 2. Listen again. Are these statements true or false? Check the correct answer. Page 44. 4. Let's listen. Task 1. Listen to the invitations on Judy's voicemail. Are the statements true or false? Check the correct answer. 1.
Judy, this is David. How are things? I'm calling to see if you want to come over to my place on Friday night. Some friends from school are coming over to watch the soccer game on TV. They'll probably bring pizza to eat while we watch. We plan to meet at my place around 7 o'clock. Anyway, if you can come, please give me a call. Bye.
2.
Hi, Judy. This is Maria. Sorry I missed you. I wondered if you're free for lunch on Saturday. It's Pam's birthday, and some of us are planning a surprise party for her. We're going to meet at that Japanese restaurant in the mall at 1 p.m. If you can join us, please let me know as soon as you can. Oh, we're buying her a big bunch of flowers, so you don't have to buy anything for her. Okay, I'll call you later. Bye.
3.
Hello, Judy. This is your Aunt Betty. How's my favorite niece? Listen, honey, I have an extra ticket for the opera on Friday night. I wondered if you'd like to go with me. It's a wonderful Australian singer, a soprano. Doesn't that sound great? I know how you love opera. We could have dinner together before the concert if you like. Anyway, I'll call you tonight to see if you're interested in going. Bye-bye.
4.
Hi, Judy. This is Paul. Some of us are going bowling on Sunday afternoon, and we wondered if you'd like to join us. We'll meet at around 3 p.m. at the Holiday Bowling Lanes. You know, the one we usually go to. We're going to have dinner somewhere afterward, and then see a movie, too. How does that sound? Give me a call if you want to join us. Bye.
Page 44. 4. Let's listen. Task 2. Listen again. Should Judy call back, or will the person call her again? Circle the correct answer. Unit 12. Small Talk. Page 46. 2. Let's listen. Where is each conversation taking place? Listen and number the pictures. 1.
So what are you taking this semester?
Well, I'm taking a business class.
Me too. Whose class are you in?
Professor Jones's.
Oh, so am I.
How do you like the class so far?
I really like it.
2.
Are you enjoying the party?
Yes, I am.
Can I get you something to drink?
Not right now, thanks.
3.
Do you want to share a taxi into town?
Oh, sure.
Are you here on vacation?
No, business. I'm in computers.
Oh, me too. I work for IBM.
Really? I work for Apple.
Oh.
4.
How do you like this weather?
Oh, the weather's great.
So, when did you get here?
I arrived yesterday.
And how long are you staying?
For a week.
Well, want to go for a swim?
Sure. You first.
5.
Have you been here before?
No, this is my first time. I hope they do something nice with my hair.
Oh, I'm sure they will. I always have my hair done here. Ask for Randy. He's very good.
Which one is he?
The tall guy over there.
6.
How do you like it here?
It's very nice. My room is really comfortable.
So is mine. Are you traveling with friends?
No, actually, I'm traveling alone.
Me too. Say, would you like to go to the coffee shop for a cup of coffee?
Sure.
Page 47. 3. Let's listen. Task 1. People are chatting at a party. Are these statements true or false? Listen and check the correct answer. 1.
Hello, I'm Patricia.
Hi, my name's Anne.
Nice to meet you. Do you know a lot of people here?
Actually, I only know Linda here. She's the one who invited me.
I see. Are you going to school here?
Yeah, I just arrived. I'm going to take a drama course.
I'll be here for 6 months.
Fantastic. Sounds interesting. Are you staying in a dormitory?
No, I have a couple of friends here, so we've rented an apartment.
By the way, let me give you my telephone number. Maybe we can get together sometime.
Thanks. We should have coffee sometime.
2.
Hi, I'm Tony.
Hello, I'm David.
Great party, isn't it?
Yes, terrific.
Do you know a lot of people here?
Yeah, I know most of them.
Are you studying here?
No, I'm here for a convention.
What kind of convention?
It's a computer convention. Most of these people are also attending it.
I see. Are you all staying in town?
Yeah, we're all staying at the Convention Center Hotel downtown.
So how long will you be here?
We finish in 2 days. Then I head back to Chicago.
Well, enjoy the rest of your visit.
Thanks. Nice talking to you.
3.
Hello, I don't think we've met. I'm Karen.
Hi, I'm Debbie. Nice to meet you.
You too. Are you new in town?
Yes, I am. I'm afraid I don't know many people here.
Oh, I'll take you around and introduce you to a few people then.
Thanks.
Are you on vacation here?
Yes. My cousin lives here. That's her over there. Susie Jacobs. I'm staying with her.
Oh, I know her. She's a good friend of mine.
Really?
Yeah. So, will you be here long?
About 6 weeks.
Great. I'll tell you what. I'm having a few friends over next Sunday. Why don't you and Susie come over too?
I'd love to. Thanks.
4.
Hi, my name's Jonathan.
Hi, Jim's the name.
Nice to meet you, Jim. Are you here with Teresa?
Yeah, she's an old friend from college. I'm staying with her until I find my own place. She invited me along because I don't know many people in town.
Great. You'll get to know everyone here soon. This is a very friendly crowd.
That's good.
So, did you just move here?
Yes. I just started a new job here with a French language school. I speak French fluently.
Is that right? I've been thinking of studying French.
Oh. Well, let me give you my card. Call me sometime next week to set up an appointment.
Great, thanks. Well, in the meantime, enjoy the party.
You too.
Page 47. 3. Let's listen. Task 2. Listen again. Do you think the people will meet again? Circle the correct answer. Page 48. 4. Let's listen. Task 1. People are talking about their vacations. Listen and number the topics from 1 to 4 in the order they are mentioned. 1.
Los Angeles is really beautiful. Everyone is so healthy and perfect looking, but kind of unfriendly. This afternoon I was parking my car at the beach when this man in a pickup truck started yelling at me. He said it was his parking space, at a public parking lot. We had to find another parking space, which wasn't easy, and it really scared my kids. When we finally got to the beach, it was just beautiful. We watched one of those great, slow California sunsets, then we had a delicious seafood dinner. After that, we drove back to our hotel and ordered dessert in our room, apple pie and vanilla ice cream. The hotel staff was helpful, and they were very nice to my kids. I really appreciated that.
2.
When my friends and I arrived in Paris last week, we took this awful taxi from the airport to the hotel. We got in an accident, but no one was hurt. When we finally got to the hotel, the room was really small and dirty, and there was only one bed for 3 people, so we asked them to give us a different room. For dinner, we went to this little restaurant across the street. I had the most delicious onion soup. The waiters were really friendly and helpful. They helped translate the menu for us and suggested some really delicious dishes.
3.
The buses in India are horrible. Today it took us 12 hours to go only 100 kilometers. The seats were really small and it was much too crowded. The bus broke down, and we had to wait by the side of the road for a few hours. After an hour or so, the people on the bus started singing songs, to pass the time, and some of them were even dancing. They asked me a lot of questions about my family back home, and that felt good. Then some kids came by selling these delicious melons and crispy fried snacks. I'd never tasted anything so spicy. I'm really looking forward to sleeping in my hotel room tonight. The bed is really soft and comfortable, and you can see the mountains from the window.
4.
I arrived here in Bangkok a couple of days ago. At first, I was sure I was going to have a horrible vacation because I had this awful toothache. Luckily, the man at the tourist office was really helpful. He found a great English-speaking dentist for me. The people have all been really friendly like that. I got my tooth fixed this morning, and then I went sightseeing and saw all of the wonderful old temples in the city. I took so many beautiful pictures. And the shopping! I found a lot of great designer clothes for cheap prices. The only problem is the buses. They aren't air-conditioned. Tomorrow, I'm taking taxis everywhere.
Page 48. 4. Let's listen. Task 2. Listen again. For each topic, does the person have a positive or negative opinion? Check the correct answer. Unit 13, Hobbies and Pastimes, page 50. 2. Let's listen. People are talking about hobbies and pastimes. Listen and number the pictures. 1.
I love to eat out. I eat at restaurants most of the time. It's expensive, but I don't care.
2.
I read almost everything I can. Books, magazines, newspapers. I go to the public library about twice a week.
3.
I never used to like stamp collecting, but now I think it's great. I've got 2 huge stamp albums. Hey, why don't you come and see my collection sometime?
4.
My wife says I should take up gardening. We have a big garden, and she loves working in it. But the truth is, it bores me.
5.
Well, everyone in my family loves sports. Everyone, that is, except me. My family's out playing baseball and stuff all the time, but I think most sports are pretty boring. I don't like chasing balls around a field, and I couldn't hit a ball if I had to.
6.
My friends think I'm really boring because I'm always listening to music. I go to concerts all the time. I love Mozart and all that classical stuff.
Page 51. 3. Let's listen. Task 1. Which activity does each person enjoy doing now? Listen and circle the correct answer. 1. Zachary.
I used to play the piano a lot when I was younger, but I don't play much anymore. Now I enjoy playing in a band. We call ourselves the Bandits. We've been practicing for a few months in my garage, and pretty soon we're going to start playing at parties. Maybe we'll become famous. We all have a great time. I like doing things with other people. That's what I like best about it.
2. Erica.
I've always collected things, even when I was young. I used to collect everything. Comic books, baseball cards, you name it. But they're all packed away in boxes now. Now my favorite pastime is gardening. I spend all weekend outside with my flowers. I love seeing them change. That's what I like best about it, I guess. They're these little seeds at first, and then one day they're big, beautiful flowers.
3. Bradley.
When I was a teenager, all I did was sit around playing video games. But I can't stand them anymore. I work in an office now, so I sit in front of a boring computer screen all day. Now I like being outdoors. I belong to a hiking group, and we go someplace different every weekend. I keep fit and healthy this way. The best thing is that I can make some really great friends.
4. Evan.
I like collecting things. I collected baseball cards when I was a kid, but I don't anymore. These days, baseball card collectors are only interested in the money. I wanted to collect things that are really beautiful, so that's why I started collecting stamps. Some of the stamps I have are really, really beautiful. I think they're like paintings. What I like best is looking at my collection. It's like walking through a tiny museum full of wonderful paintings.
5. Danielle.
I always loved reading as a kid, so for a long time I wanted to write children's books. I tried to do it for a few years after college, but it was really hard to come up with good stories. I guess I'm not very good with words. Now I'm happy just painting. I've won a few prizes, too, in art competitions for my watercolors and oils. The pictures are important to me, though, not the prizes. What I enjoy most is creating pictures. It makes me so happy.
6. Marcus.
Well, I'm retired now, and I have a lot of free time. I worked for the same company for over 30 years, mostly in the same little office. I worked long hours, and when I came home from work, I was too tired to do anything but read the newspaper. Now it's different. I spend almost all my free time outdoors playing golf. I guess what I love best is looking at the beautiful blue sky.
Page 51. 3. Let's listen. Task 2. Listen again. What does each speaker like best about his or her current hobby or pastime? Write the correct letter. Page 52. 4. Let's listen. Task 1. People are talking about their interests. Listen and check 2 suitable hobbies for each person. 1. Scott.
A few months ago, I moved to this cute little house out in the country. Before I moved, all I did was sit in coffee shops and read or surf the internet. Boring. Now I want to spend all my free time outside, enjoying nature. The only problem is, I'm not in very good shape, so I don't like doing any sports or anything that involves a lot of exercise. I tried hiking once, but I fell down a hill and hurt my leg. Don't get me wrong, I love the outdoors, but what I really want is something I can do quietly in nature.
2. Christine.
I live in a big city, so I love being around lots of people. My brother is completely the opposite. Last weekend, he took me to the country to go bird watching. I was so bored the whole time. I like talking to people and doing creative things. I'd just love to get all my friends together at my apartment in the city and do something. We could have a dinner party, maybe. Or we could bring over some guitars and drums and stuff like that and sing and dance.
3. Joe.
Exercise is really important to me. I like doing things where I keep active, things that are good for your health. My roommate isn't like that at all, though. He wakes up and surfs the internet for hours. Then he plays his guitar in his room all afternoon. Yuck. I just hate sitting around indoors. I especially hate surfing the internet. I want to meet other people. I also want to get out and visit new places, like out in the country, where you can see some real nature.
4. Amy.
I'm not so young anymore, so I don't really like going to parties or working out at the gym all the time. I don't like hiking around in nature either. I like to do things that develop my mind or things that teach me about other countries and places. What I really love is history. To me, a good history book is a lot more exciting than a fancy dinner party or some concert or a big baseball game. And now there's a lot of great historical information on the internet, too. I'm not one of those old ladies who sits at home and collects stamps. For me, learning something new is a real adventure.
Page 52. 4. Let's listen. Task 2. Listen again. What is one activity each person likes doing? Circle the correct answer. Unit 14. Shopping Problems. Page 54. 2. Let's listen. Which item did each person receive? Listen and check the correct answer. 1.
Hey, they said this camcorder had a case. But look, there's no case here.
2.
Look at this. I asked for a small t-shirt, and they gave me an extra large sweatshirt.
3.
Hey, look what happened. I ordered these glasses through the mail and one of them came broken.
4.
Hey, look, all the buttons are missing from my new shirt. And look at this stain.
Page 55. 3. Let's listen. Task 1. Customers are describing a problem. Listen and circle the correct answer. 1.
Can I exchange this shirt, please?
What's the problem?
I asked for a size 44, but this is a size 34.
Let me see if I can find one in the right size. Just a moment. I'm sorry, sir. We are completely out of your size. Could you come back next week? We'll have some more in then.
Okay.
2.
I'd like to exchange these shoes, please.
Oh, are they the wrong size?
No, I just bought these and I noticed that the heels are coming off. Look.
I see what you mean. Do you have your receipt?
Let me see. Oh, it looks like I forgot it. Does it matter?
Yes. Could you bring us your receipt?
3.
Excuse me, I bought this briefcase here a few months ago. Look, here's my receipt.
Yes.
The problem is, I can't get the lock to work.
Strange. Let's have a look. You were right. No problem. It comes with a 2-year guarantee, so we'll repair it for you. But could you leave the briefcase with us for a few days?
Sure, no problem.
4.
Excuse me, I'd like to exchange this watch. I just bought it a few weeks ago, but look at this.
What seems to be the problem?
It's the band. It's already broken.
Oh, that's not good. Let me see if I can get you another one. I'm sorry. We are completely sold out of that style. I can order one for you, or do you want to exchange it for a different watch?
Well, I really like this style.
Tell you what, call me here tomorrow. By then, I'll know when I can get you a new one.
Okay, thanks. I'll call you tomorrow.
5.
Excuse me, I'd like to return this shirt.
Is there a problem with it?
Yes. See the sleeves? Believe it or not, this used to be a long-sleeved shirt.
Really?
Yes. I washed it once, and look at the sleeves. Now they're much too short.
I see what you mean. I'll get you another one. Could you just fill out this form for me, please?
Oh, sure. And here's my receipt.
6.
There's something wrong with this camera I bought here a few months ago.
What's the problem with it?
The back doesn't shut properly. See? It pops open when you try to shut it.
That's strange. I've never seen that problem before. We'll certainly repair it for you at no charge, but I do need one thing. Could you show me the guarantee that came with the camera?
Yes. Here it is.
Thanks.
Page 55. 3. Let's listen. Task 2. Listen again. Are these statements true or false? Check the correct answer. Page 56. 4. Let's listen. Task 1. People are talking about shopping. Listen and circle the correct information about each person. 1.
I went to the summer sale at the department store the other day. There were hundreds of people there. People were lined up in front of the main door before it opened. As soon as the doors opened, everyone rushed in. There were some great bargains there, but it was impossible to find what I wanted because of the crowds. I really wanted to buy a few things, but after a while I got fed up and left without buying anything. Big crowds drive me crazy. Next time, I won't go shopping during a big sale.
2.
I bought lots of cheap clothes when I was on vacation last summer. Things were about half the price of the same things here. The clothes looked well made, so I spent a lot of money. But I've had problems with almost everything I bought. Some things fell apart, some shrank as soon as I washed them, and the colors have faded on the rest. Next time, I'll save my money and wait for the sales at home.
3.
I needed a new camera last month, so I bought one from a store in the mall. I paid $148 for it, and it's a really good camera. It takes beautiful pictures. A few days ago, though, I found exactly the same camera in a store downtown for only $95. I was really annoyed, but I guess there's nothing much I can do about it. Next time I will spend more time comparing prices before I buy something.
4.
Some friends and I were on vacation in China last summer. I went shopping one day and got some really fabulous things. I got nice running shoes and tennis clothes. I thought the prices were reasonable, and I hate bargaining, so I just paid the price they asked. The next day, one of my friends went back to the same store and decided to bargain. She got things for much cheaper prices than I paid. Next time I go traveling, I'll be sure to bargain when I buy something.
Page 56. 4. Let's listen. Task 2. Listen again. What phrase completes each statement? Write the correct letter. Unit 15. Hotel Services. Page 58. 2. Let's listen. People are making calls from their hotel rooms. Who is each person calling? Listen and circle the correct answer. 1.
Hello. I'd like to have some shirts pressed.
Yes. How soon will you need them?
Can I get them by 6 o'clock tonight?
Yes, sir. Just leave them in your room and I'll send someone to get them.
2.
Yes, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to make a long-distance call to Japan.
You can make the call yourself. Just dial 01181, the area code, and the number.
Thanks.
3.
I'd like to order a large pot of coffee, please.
Yes. For how many people?
2.
Anything to eat?
No, thanks. That's all.
4.
Can you send someone to my room to help with my bags, please?
Yes. How many bags do you have?
3.
Just leave them in the room, and I'll send someone to bring them down to the lobby for you.
5.
Has anyone left a package for me?
Yes, we do have a large envelope for you at the front desk. Do you want me to send it up to your room?
It's okay. I'll come down for it, thanks.
6.
Can I help you?
Yes. Could you send up a couple of extra towels and another blanket?
Certainly. I'll send them up right away.
Page 59. 3. Let's listen. Task 1. People are talking to a hotel receptionist. What does each person want to do? Listen and circle the correct answer. 1.
Good afternoon. Can I help you?
Yes, please. Could you check if there are any messages for me, please? I'm in room 219.
Sure. Let me see. No, I'm sorry. It doesn't look like there are any messages yet.
Oh, no. That's really too bad. I was expecting an important message from my boss.
I'm sorry. If any messages do come in, I'll let you know right away.
Thanks. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to mail these letters. Do you happen to know where the nearest post office is? Or a mailbox?
Actually, you can just leave them here and we'll mail them for you.
Great. Thanks a lot.
2.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to move to a different room if possible.
Of course. Is there something wrong with your room, ma'am?
Yes, it faces the street, so it's pretty noisy.
I see. Let me check. Yes, I can move you to a room on the opposite side. That should be much quieter.
Great. And is it a non-smoking room?
Let me check on that. I'm sorry, it's not. All the non-smoking rooms are occupied at the moment.
That's too bad. I hate the smell of smoke. But at least it will be quieter.
3.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, I need a taxi to the airport tomorrow morning.
No problem. I can arrange that for you right now. What time is your flight?
I think it's around 9:30, so can the taxi come around 8 o'clock?
Actually, you'll probably want the taxi to pick you up around 6:30.
6:30? Are you sure?
Well, the airport is pretty far from here, as you know, and it's been taking people a really long time to get through customs and immigration recently.
I guess you're right. Can you call me before the taxi comes tomorrow morning? I need about an hour to wake up and get ready.
No problem. I'll schedule a wake-up call for 5:30.
4.
Good evening, ma'am. Can I help you?
Hi. Can I still get room service? I've been driving all night and I'm hungry.
Sure. Here's a menu. I believe they're open for another 15 minutes.
Is there any way to get the lasagna without meat?
Actually, I'm sorry. They can't do that.
But I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat meat. Are you sure they can't help me?
I really wish they could. Maybe you should try this spaghetti. It's very tasty, and the sauce doesn't have any meat.
Hey, good idea. I'll have that. They can bring it up to room 147.
Page 59. 3. Let's listen. Task 2. Listen again. Are these statements true or false? Check the correct answer. Page 60. 4. Let's listen. Task 1. People are talking about the hotels they are staying in. Listen and check their opinions about each hotel. 1.
My friends and I flew down here to the beach for spring vacation. Of course, we're really excited about swimming and partying and meeting other college students. Our hotel is full of families and little kids, though. The restaurants are terrible, really crowded with kids, and noisy, and they're really slow, too. The hotel should have one restaurant that's just for adults, I think. Another problem is the service. The staff is too busy running activities for the little kids, so sometimes they don't bring us new towels or clean the room. One good thing is the room. It's really big and has a great view of the beach. The price is great, too. I guess most college students don't want to stay here, so the room rates are low.
2.
I travel a lot for my job. Too much, I think. Sometimes I'm away from home for 3 weeks or more. It can be pretty lonely. That's why I'm so happy about the hotel where I'm staying now. First of all, the restaurant serves light, healthy food that gives me a lot of energy for my work. Then there's the staff. They're very friendly to me. My only complaint is with the room. The bed is very hard. They should buy a softer mattress. Oh, and the rates are expensive, but the company pays for it, so I don't mind.
3.
Our trip to the lake has been pretty disappointing so far. It takes 2 days to drive there, so of course we have to stay in a hotel for one night on the way. My husband forgot to make a reservation, though. We found a hotel, but the restaurant is just a bar that serves food, so the kids can't eat there because they're too young. When I complained about it to the hotel manager, he just laughed at me. They should get a new manager. The room is dirty and tiny. It's really bad. The kids have to share a bed, and they're unhappy about that. Of course, the rates are very cheap, so that's good. We'll have to make sure to make reservations from now on.
4.
My flight was delayed by a big snowstorm, so I had to stay overnight in this hotel. My only complaint is the restaurants. There are 3 of them, and they are all way too expensive for me, because the airline isn't paying for my dinner. They should have at least one cheap casual restaurant. The staff is so friendly, though. Whenever I call the front desk to ask for something, they always remember my name, and they work so quickly. The room is huge, with a giant bathroom that is bigger than my whole apartment. It's got everything: a refrigerator, a hot tub, a microwave, even a big screen TV with a VCR. The rates are very expensive. I am so glad that the airline is paying for the room.
Page 60. 4. Let's listen. Task 2. Listen again. What phrase completes each statement? Write the correct letter. Unit 16. Movies. Page 62. 2. Let's listen. People are talking about movies. What kind of movie does each person describe? Listen and circle the correct answer. 1.
So, how was the movie?
Oh, not bad.
What was it about?
It's about a policeman who goes crazy and starts chasing people. Lots of excitement, car chases, things like that. You'd like it.
2.
Did you enjoy the movie?
Yeah, it was terrific. It really made me laugh.
So what's the story about?
It's about this crazy guy who gets lost on the freeway. He gets off at the wrong exit, and then everything starts to go wrong.
3.
What movie did you see?
I saw a movie called Nightlife.
What's it about?
It's about these things that come out of the ground at night and start killing people.
Sounds pretty frightening.
Yeah, it is.
4.
What was the movie like on Saturday?
Great. I really enjoyed it. Terrific special effects and an interesting story.
What's it about?
It's about a scientific experiment. They give this family some special drugs, and they go to sleep for 100 years. It's all about what happens when they wake up and how the world has changed.
5.
So tell me about the movie.
Oh, it's one of those cowboy stories. The usual thing. A cowboy rides into town on his horse, cleans up the town, and rides out with the girl.
Sounds like quite a story.
Yeah, really.
6.
Did you enjoy the movie?
Yeah, it was really exciting. It's about a drug gang that takes over a hotel. So along comes this tough guy and kills them off. Lots of action. I enjoyed it.
Page 63. 3. Let's listen. Task 1. People are calling for information about movies. What type of movie is it? Listen and write the correct letter. 1.
Thank you for calling Century Cinemas. Our movie today in Cinema 1 is Die Harder, The Final Conflict. It's an action-packed movie with lots of car chases. Movie times are 2:30, 4:45, 7:30, and 10 o'clock.
2.
In Cinema 2 today, we are showing the comedy Party Animal. This hilarious film is full of big stars. The movie is showing at 1:30, 4:30, 6:15, and 9 o'clock.
3.
Our movie in Cinema 3 today is called Dreams. This is a romance about a doctor and her patient. Show times are 1 o'clock, 3:15, 6:30, and 9:30.
4.
You have reached the recorded message for Cinema 4. Today's movie is Cowboys Run. It is set in Mexico. The cowboys fight bankers who want to take their land. Showtimes are noon, 3:30, 5:30, and 8 o'clock.
5.
Cinema 5's movie for today, Space Children, is an exciting story of 5 people who are kidnapped by aliens. It is not suitable for children under 13. Showtimes are 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 9:15.
6.
Today's movie in Cinema 6 is Monster Party. 2 young men are bitten by dogs, and when the moon comes out, they turn into dogs and kill people. Children under 17 will not be admitted without an adult. Showtimes are 10 o'clock, 1:45, 4:15, and 6:45.
Page 63. 3. Let's listen. Task 2. Listen again. Write the showtimes. Page 64. 4. Let's listen. Task 1. People are talking about movies. What did they like or not like about each movie? Listen and check the correct answers. 1.
I went to a really dumb movie last night. You should save yourself some money and find something else to do. It's supposed to be a comedy, but it isn't very funny at all. The story is really boring. It's all about some guys who are planning a bank robbery, and everything goes wrong. Some of the actors were really big stars, but the acting was just terrible. They seemed bored, and so was I. The ending was supposed to be this big surprise, but everyone in the theater knew it was coming. I guess the only good part was the music. The opening song had a great beat, and the rest of the soundtrack wasn't bad.
2.
I saw that new action movie this weekend. The story was much better than I expected. The main character has to go way underground, under the subway stations, to find this monster. The main character is that really handsome star, Matt Castle. He looked fantastic. It's worth the price of a ticket just to see him on the big screen, smiling and fighting, and wearing these really great suits. The ending was a bit stupid, and the music was disappointing, but I was still really into the story. If you like action movies, or good-looking movie stars, you should go out and see it right away.
3.
I saw an excellent movie last night. It was a totally different kind of story from a typical war movie. It was exciting and intelligent. The star was that actor who just won a big award. He's always good, but he's unbelievably good in this one. And the actress who plays opposite him is wonderful. The ending is really sad, but it also made me think a lot about really deep and important stuff. I like it when movies do that to me. You should really try to see it. I don't usually like war movies, but this one is really exciting. It has a terrific soundtrack. The songs made the battle scenes really exciting.
4.
Have you seen that new animated movie that's showing now? You should see it. The story is about a war between humans and giant insects. I know it sounds kind of silly, but the story really works well. All the animation was done with computers, and they used the voices of some really famous actors. That really made the movie enjoyable. I won't say who wins in the end, but I will tell you that it's a big surprise. I left the theater very happy. I guess they could have chosen better music, though. I don't think rap music is good for that kind of movie.
Page 64. 4. Let's listen. Task 2. Listen again. Does each person recommend the movie or not? Check the correct answer. This is the end of Compact Disc 2.